As I continue to do these videos, I'm going to try and use as many subscriber gameplays as possible. So the video in the background comes from Sage playing some demolition on that goddamn boat map that everyone seems to play in this fucking game. Seriously, why is it always this map I get, man? This is like the main map in this motherfucker. But anyway, for those of you interested in sending in videos, I need a few things. First of all, it has to have some decent quality to the joint. It can't be recorded with a fucking blender or some shit like that. And if you notice, most of the videos that I've been doing in the BluePrint series are a minimum 9 to 10 minutes, and in some cases, like this video, much longer. So 5-minute videos or sending me in clips just isn't going to cut it. I need long gameplays because I like the sound of my own voice and I talk a shitload. No, but really, 5, 6, 7-minute videos just aren't cutting it. I need long-ass videos. So if you're interested, send in the good shit. Now, I'm excited to get into the actual kill streak system I would use in Call of Duty. But before I get into what I would use, I have to discuss what I remove so the guys can understand why shit is not being added. So let's get started with the easy shit. Care pussy, also known as care packages. What seemed like a nice idea for people to get higher level shit has basically become an embarrassment in this game. Get 4 kills or whatever the fuck, and you're in a box. Not a kill streak, not an actual vehicle. You earn a box. Fuck all that shit, man. You will no longer earn boxes in this bullshit. If you want something, you gotta earn it the right way. Earn that shit with a little bit of effort. It's not gonna be that difficult to do. No more care pussy in this game. No more ability to roll that motherfucker into a pack of dogs. None of that bullshit. Also, all of Treyarch's piece of shit toys are gone, which includes the Dragonfire and the RCXD car, man. Holy fucking shit, Treyarch. Why? Why on earth would you give us something more fucked up than David Von der Haar sisters, cunt? No lethal kill streaks were ever less than 5 kills. 5 kills was the start of airstrikes. So why on earth would you put the RCXD car in 2 games in a row? Oh man, that shit is gone. What the fuck, man? Was someone over there not loved as a kid? Were they not given any toys, or their parents not buying them any Happy Meals at McDonald's or some shit? That's the only way I can explain why they would turn kids' toys into fucking weapons, man. You know, if anyone out there actually bought the Black Ops Super Motherfucker Edition, whatever the hell they had, no, the one that had the remote control car and shit, I dare you to strap a stick of dynamite to that shit and drive that bitch right into Treyarch's offices and detonate it and see how they fucking react to that stupid ass idea. That's basically what they did, man. That shit was just, oh, don't even get me started, man. Fucking RCXD car, Dragonfire, both gone. No more toys. Attack dogs need to go. Listen, World War II, dogs were used, but by the end of World War II, armies realized that dogs were no longer viable frontline fighters. Basically, when the US invaded Japan, and Japan sent a whole bunch of dogs, and the US just obliterated them with guns, they realized that dogs can no longer be sent in as your frontline killers. So no more of this attack dog bullshit. Military dogs are no longer trained to kill. They're trained to subdue enemies, they're trained to trail enemies, to find them, so that humans are shot less frequently, but they are not frontline killers. So we're getting rid of that. On top of these fucking ideas that dogs can pop out of the middle of goddamn nowhere and bite you in the ass like a fucking yacht in the middle of the ocean, man. Oh, don't get me started with that bullshit. No more dogs. Absolutely gone. Also gone is the standard sentry gun, and the main reason for that is it just doesn't fit the concept that I have. There's gonna be something almost related to the sentry gun, but not the one we've had from the past Call of Duty games. In that same regard, the IMS and that microwave shit from Black Ops 2, what's it called? The Guardian? Looks like a fucking portable tanning bed that the twats at the Jersey Shore would use. Both are gone. And it's not because I don't like them or I don't think they have good purposes, which I think they do. It's only because they just don't fit my concept. Only ground-related item that is going to remain in my game is going to be a SAM turret. So all the devices that go on the ground and just sit there, they've been removed just for the simple fact that they just don't fit what I'm adding. Some other eliminations are the recon drone, the airdrop trap. Since Care Pussy's gone, there's no reason to have an airdrop trap. The ballistic vest, the war machine, the death machine. Oh god, those 2 fucking things. The swarm, that goddamn hunter that looks like someone's throwing a fucking paper airplane in the air. That's stupid as shit. Oh my god, and the Juggernaut suits. Don't even get me started on the Juggernaut suits. Those are fucking gone. Infinity Ward, what the fuck were you thinking with that big ass snowman suit, man? Fucking bullshit. Anyway, all those shits are gone because they either don't fit or I just don't like the motherfuckers. Also, the EMP in name only is going to be changed. Now let's be honest, the function of it is needed, but what an EMP actually does in real life certainly doesn't match what happens in the game. In real life, if an EMP goes off, electronics are going to be disabled for a much longer than a goddamn minute. And for both teams, your screen doesn't need to be all fuzzy and shit because your eyeballs aren't affected by electromagnetic pulses and shit. So I'm removing the term EMP and I'm removing some of the aftermath it actually caused. Instead, I'm replacing the EMP with something called a satellite attack, which sounds a little bit more functional in the game that we work with in Call of Duty. The function is almost the same. When you earn a satellite attack, the idea is that you temporarily disrupt the satellites that control the kill streaks, thus rendering them useless. Basically, it disables all enemy vehicles that are currently in the air. It does not affect your red dot sight or other electronics. It does not affect your vision and make shit all fuzzy like a sorority girl getting drunk. And it will not prevent you from calling shit in for 1 minute. Maybe 3 to 5 seconds, but certainly not the delay we have now. All it does is remove all enemy support from the sky at that split second, maybe disable your mini radar for a few seconds, but no more ridiculous aftermath that doesn't match what a real EMP can and can't do. So the EMP is being replaced by something called satellite attack, and it's being sort of re-envisioned compared to what it normally did. I know this one's gonna hurt, but also eliminated is the specialist class from the killstreak system. I know there's going to be some groans over this and people are going to go apeshit over the comment. Listen, it's not gone from the game completely. I will address it as its own game mode, but from the standard game, there will be no specialist class super soldiers in regular game modes, only in a specialty game mode that I'll address later. I like the concept of the specialist, but I don't like the execution of it in a normal game. So I'll address the idea of using it in conjunction with a game mode similar to Gun Game. You guys remember Gun Game that Black Ops rolled out with the wager matches? The specialist system most relates with the Gun Game, so I'm going to actually combine those two into its own little idea. So no more regular game, but it will be its own game mode. The final elimination is the big daddy that some people are going to complain about, the nuke or the Moab. Now, I've said this before and I will say it again. The tactical nuke in Modern Warfare 2 changed how the community approaches the game. Even with all the bullshit in that game. Commando, one-man army, glitches, last stand, nothing tops the tactical nuke in terms of something changing how the community plays the game. Now, let's be honest. The goal in Call of Duty 4 was 7 kills. That's it. Nice and simple. Modern Warfare 2 upped the ante with this 25 kill streak item that could end the game and show up someone's E-penis because they found a way to get 25 kills. Yay, good for them. Fuck off. Here's what the nuke actually did. First of all, because this required 25 kills in a row, this made air support in the game that much more important. We know there are people out there that can earn 25 kills with no problem. The issue is for people that can't earn the 25 kills, which to be honest is a good portion of the community we play with. When people can't earn 25 kills, they resort to cheap tactics, whether it's camping for Harrier, AC-130, playing like a bitch, hiding in corners, trading headshots on the cliffs of Afghan, you name it, people attempted it. Even for people who can legitimately earn a kill streak, how many times did you change the way you played? How many times did you go into a game wanting a nuke and having to alter how you normally play? Did you run full speed or did you play more carefully and more timidly waiting for enemies to come to you? Did you watch your team's flag get captured and then refuse to capture it yourself out of fear from dying and losing your streak? I know I did plenty of times. Did you make sure you were as far away from enemies as possible to avoid a commando type lunge? You're damn right you did. What about people who would get close to a nuke? When you were 5 kills away, how careful did you get? Did you camp? Did you play as cautious as possible? I know I certainly did as well. It was a mindfuck when you got close. Think about it. How careful did you play when you just died and all you needed was 5 kills for a Predator missile? Now, how careful did you play when your chopper gun or AC-130 left you at 20 kills and you needed 5 more? It's the same number. We're talking 5 kills, but you know those 5 kills for the nuke after you just earned 20 was far more tense than any 5 you earned towards a Predator missile. The nuke altered the game. It changed how you play, it changed how your enemies played, it changed how people set up their classes, it changed the mentality towards the UAV when Harriers and AC-130s became more valuable. There is no arguing the effect the nuke had on how the community played. Now listen, we've all camped for 1 kill just to get our next reward. It could have been something shitty like a SAM turret, it could have been something heavy like a payload, but there are times we've all camped it for that 1 kill. But this is different. Camping it for 1 kill and altering your entire playstyle for a whole game for 25 kills are 2 separate issues. This is not even close, this is not even a comparison. Nobody here can honestly say that if they were determined to get a nuke in 1 game or 2 games or whatever it was, they didn't play different if they had a UAV, Predator, and Harrier chopper. There is nobody that will sit here and say that they played the same exact way, because you know deep down inside, it changed how you approach the game. As far as the Moab, it's the same shit. And I know people will say, well, it's a 24, 25 gun kill streak system as opposed to vehicles, and everybody got it, so it's not like you had to equip it or whatever. So what? Kids camp for 7 kills to get a Harrier chopper gun. Now you have the potential of a 25 kill camper moving from corner to corner to avoid being protected. The Moab was just the same. It sure didn't end the game, but it essentially crippled the other team and it made it look like another E-penis reward. It still alters how people played and approached the game. I mean, how many Moab with this gun videos out there were there? How many videos of kill confirmed did you see people shoot someone but refuse to get the tag because they wanted to prolong the game? There were thousands. It showed the obsession with 1 kill streak, as if beating Christmas noobs showed any high level of skill. When you put this 1 grand reward out there, everybody has to turn it into some competition. Everybody has to turn it into, oh, I got it in 2 minutes, I got it in 30 seconds, I got it in 45 seconds. I got it with this gun. I got it with, oh, shut the fuck up. You don't see people going out there saying, hey, I got an AC-130 with pistol only. Nobody gives a shit. People wanted to see the Moab. Why? Because it showed off some grand opinions. It changed how the community plays the fucking game. It changed how people approach the motherfucker. And sure, there are skilled people who can land Moabs and do it completely legit, running around playing the normal way. But those are far and few in between. Once the game rewards high amounts of kills and high amounts of kill streaks, regardless of whether it's attained from skills or cheapness or not, people change how they play. Removing the 25 kill streak, the nuke or the Moab or anything else that high is going to keep people grounded. It's going to keep the mentality of everyone in the room back on track, which is not to stress over a certain kill streak. It won't stop how a corner camper plays a game all day, we know that. It won't change how an excellent player plays when the shit is removed, but it will change how people in between those two extremes approach the game. Removing high kill streaks removes the incentive to play like an asshole for an entire game just for a certain reward. Treyarch at least recognized this, and it did something smart by adding a nuclear emblem or whatever the fuck that shit is. All they did was add a little badge for people to earn that didn't affect other people's games. That is something I would consider. Adding a badge once you got 25 kills with a gun or whatnot doesn't affect the other team, doesn't affect your team. All it does is give you a little fucking badge as if you're a goddamn Boy Scout or something. Nobody on the team knows you got the badge. Who gives a shit? You got 25 kills in a row? Good for you. Go fuck yourself. At least I didn't get nuked or Moab or whatever the fuck. Anyway, these are all the items that I'm eliminating from the kill streak system because, as you can see, they either don't fit or I just don't like the motherfuckers. The next video is going to tie the whole kill streak together. Now, I've been saying for a while that you have to be patient and waiting to hear the ideas. This next video coming up is not the kill streaks themselves, but it's how the kill streaks tie together. It is the most important video when it comes to kill streaks. You guys are going to want to see that. It's like, you know when you're reading a book and the villain's doing all these crazy shits, but he's not telling you his exact plan? My exact plan as a villain is coming up next. Now you'll see how the shit all ties together. Anyway, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And like I said, guys, next video, we're tying all the kill streaks together.